What's up, nerds? Welcome back to another special video with the CEO of thenerdkings.com, and we are going to be looking at some CGC submissions. Let's have a look. Now, just before we open up and reveal the grades for these comics, I know I've submitted one comic book in this package. I already know the grade for it, but I'm going to put it to you guys. Can you guess the grade? I submitted this book here. It's Wolverine Origins, issue 10, the first appearance of Daken. It's the main cover. I absolutely love Daken, one of my favourite characters of all time, so I'm very happy with this book. What grade do you think it got? Put it down in the comments right now. What do you think I got? Right, Joe and Tony, over to you. What juicy books have we got encased in plastic?
Well, we got quite a selection. Some of these are mine. I think a few from our business, and friend of the channel, Pokebro Tim, he's got some in here as well. So a nice selection. Yeah. What's up first, Joe?
Well, I'm fighting the temptation currently to pop these bubbles, so they're safe for you. But first, we've got the Walking Dead number 1 Deluxe Gold.
Right. Yes, I got this just before we started the business. So I actually won an eBay auction for this. I think it was about £50 I paid, because it's the one per store thank you variant. So I'm quite excited. Yeah, this could be a nice spec book.
And the grade is 9.8.
Oh, nice.
Great grade.
Very
9.8
nice.
is the standard high grade. 9.8 is like if you're aiming for a high grade, 9.8 is the one you want to get. There are some 9.9 unicorns out there that are very, very rare to get, and occasionally there's a pink unicorn out there which is a 10. But they are very rarely seen. The standard high grade, the grade you're kind of hoping for, is a 9.8, so that's a great grade for that book.
Are you happy with that?
Very happy, very happy. That's really good news.
Okay. Book number 2. Try and do this as carefully as I can. Precious contraband. We have Department of Truth number 1.
Oh,
yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
So whose book is this?
This is mine again, I'm afraid. Obviously a great spec book. I'm hoping for a good grade on this, to be fair.
Which print is
I can
it?
tell you. First print, second print?
Yes, first print.
Oh, nice. Really good. Come on, let's set 9.8.
9.8.
Oh, yes. I'm really happy with that.
That is very nice. Well done.
I mean, I spent a bit on it, but nothing like what it's worth now, and I think what it's going to be worth. So I'm really, really happy with that.
Well, it's a great grade to have. The good thing about grading them, I know there's a big debate on whether to grade or not to grade, but grading books like that just protects the value, because you know that they're going to be safe in that case. Whereas we can talk a bit about what happens to books that aren't in cases just a little bit later on.
Yes.
Cool. So, book number 3. Kris will be a fan because it is. Oh, it's weird graphing. Mighty Morphin number 1.
Oh wow! Oh, I didn't know this was submitted.
This is again a one per store variant. So we got this through the business.
Wow.
This is the business's comic. This one.
Cool. And can they buy that if they want that? If they see this and they want to buy it?
Yes, we will be listing it. Yeah.
Great. So the link will be back in the description if you want to jump on that website and get that one per store CGC Slabs. But what is the grade? Why do people want to buy it?
It is, and it's because I've opened it the wrong way round that I've covered the wrong thing.
Oh.
But it's just as good on the front as the back. We have a 9.6.
Nice. Good
I mean,
grade.
it's great grade. Obviously, you always hope for a 9.8, but I can't complain with the others we've had so far.
I mean,
No, that's good.
when you think about it, anything like 9.5 in a pub is surely decent.
Yeah.
Because it's top of the line still, even though it's not the top, you know.
They weirdly do it in like 0.2s anyway. Like I rarely see like an odd grade, which is weird, but
We've got Geiger number 1.
This is one of Pokebro Tim's. He bought this from the business when it came in.
He loves his special. What is it? One in. Is it one of those variants? He loves like the.
I'm just trying to think. It's a variant. It's not an incentive variant. It could be one per store actually.
He loves those kind. No matter what, he will always like. He'll just figure out a way to buy it.
I think it's one per store. I think it's the one per store one.
It's decent, 9.8.
Yeah. I think
be happy with
Tim
that,
will be
won't he?
really happy with that.
Okay. Book number 5.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, book number 5. Well done.
Is this one of yours? The Killing Joke.
Oh, right. So this is going to be very interesting because I bought this off the shelf when it came out back in the day, and I've always been a reader, and I'm still a reader, but I've only been a speculator recently, and I didn't always take the care perhaps I should have done of my books and comics. So this has been in the loft until we started the business, and I've got a bit more tuned in. So it looks okay, but I'm really not sure what grade we're going to get.
What would you be happy with? Like, what's the point just before you'd start to be a bit like, that is a bit naff?
If I get a 9 or better, I'm going to be really happy.
9 or better.
Especially the way I've kept it, which I'm ashamed of now.
Come on, so we want to see that 9. You want to see that 9?
It's 9.4.
Ooh, okay.
I
Very
mean,
good.
when you look at, we've got a couple of 9.6s in there too. When you look at that and you think you've kept this for so
Yeah,
long,
and it is the first edition as well.
and this is,
The green gives away the first edition.
you picked this up in 1988.
Yeah,
That is really incredible for just getting it graded, surely.
yeah.
That
I'm
is-
so happy with that.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Surely, is there any kind of like, there is no indication of when you get it graded on the box, is there? Because I was wondering whether an older comic that you've recently graded would be worth more, do you know what I mean? Like it's recently encased, or I don't know.
I mean, it is worth saying we paid a bit extra to get everything pressed, and I think that particularly helps with some of the older books. But it does help with newer books as well, I think, giving us the best chance at the best possible grade. But even so,
That is.
I'm so excited about that.
I mean, you're looking for
Do you want to know
just
value?
over 9.
Do you want to know like a recent
Yes,
sold
please.
value? So one sold last month for £140.
Ooh. And that's not selling. I'm not reselling that very soon, so that is going to
Yeah,
keep
exactly.
going, I think. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's a really good. That's a really nice, such a nice grade. 9.4 in that range. 9.4, 9.6, 9.8 is the top 3 really. So nice.
Here we go. We have Thor number 2.
This is one of Tim's.
Interesting cover. Thor number 2.
Oh, first print. Yeah.
What are we thinking, guys?
Looks in great nick. No, I think Tim bought this privately, not through the business.
Traitor.
So we weren't offering it, I don't think, sadly.
No. I think I picked up a couple of these second prints as well.
Yeah.
Traitor. That's okay. Should we have a look at the grade?
Yeah, I think it should be quite good. Oh,
9.8.
very good, very good.
Do you know what? It probably would have been a 10 if
Yeah.
you got it from the business, but that's all right.
I've never seen a 10 in the wild.
Not in the world. Joe, can you do me a favour? Can you have a look at the front cover? Sorry, and the blue bit at the top, and to the right hand side. Does it have any small print or any like details about it?
All we've got is
On the label.
Yeah, and the label.
all we've got is Jason Aaron's story, Russell Deltaman cover and art.
Yeah. January the 15th.
Yeah, so that, I'm not sure whether they've misdone the label there, because that's Thor 2. That's the first full appearance of Jane Foster as Thor. Yeah, so
that should be on there. That should be on there.
That's quite an important detail to the book. So I wonder whether that should have been on there, whether that was a mistake on their part or not. But regardless, still a huge grade and unmistakable about what the book is. It's just a nice little thought.
So we've got Harley Quinn number 1.
Oh, this is Tim again. This is the 1 per store. What a UK diamond 1 per store variant.
I think I remember him wanting this.
He was what's the word? Wanting it. He was lusting after it for about a week until he managed to negotiate a price with Pokebro John, who's our financial man at the Nerd Kings. It's a lovely cover. Lovely cover.
Very, very nice cover.
The Harley Quinn 1.
Love the Superman thing around her arm as well.
Yeah. Okay.
You got high hopes for this, I think. It's
9.8.
Another 9 point. We are doing so well.
Lovely. These are good grades. Really good grades.
I feel like I'm mispackaging these, but we can repackage them.
Well, I know Tim's ready to display these, so
right.
that was fine too.
Oh, are we down to the last
I
book?
think this is the last one.
We're down to
Kris,
Mr.
the
Kris
last book.
Forster.
So I already know the grade, but you guys put in your guess at the beginning of this video what grade you thought it was going to be. And we've given you kind of clues about what sort of grades are good and what sort of grades are bad. But we can reveal that the grade for Wolverine Origins 10, such a nice book, is
9.6.
Oh, nice.
9.6. I'm really happy with this. I bought this from a local comic book sort of dealer about where I live and stored it. It looked really clean. I got it pretty cheap and I managed to get a high grade as well, so I'm really happy. Hats off to you if you managed to get the grade in well, but I think we've done really well, lads. I think we've done a really good haul of CGC comics, really high grades. Not one comic below a 9.4 is super impressive.
And how kind of Kris to say that the person who gets the grade right gets to win the comic as well.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, as long as they pay me with a 1 in 100 a variant, a 9.8 edition, they can have it, yeah.
Fair enough.
Brilliant.
Well, that was a good video, wasn't it, Kris? I really enjoyed doing
Great
that.
video.
We also want to say a big thank you to the CEO of the Nerd Kings, Tony Williams.
Thank you. I've enjoyed these few videos I've done with you. Great fun.
We're going to have to get you back on, and we're going to have to hear a bit about how you got into comics eventually. That'll be quite good to hear about.
Yes. I'd look forward to telling you all about that.
Amazing. Over to you, Kris.
Sounds good. Yes, really happy. And if you want to buy any of the comics that are from the business, go check out thenerdkings.com for any graded ones that are in the plastic slab, or any sort of single issues. Maybe you want to get into reading Superman. I don't know why, but maybe you want to do that. Then go check out that website and buy all your comics there. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you next time.